Hello, friends. I hope you're well. This week, I wanted to talk to you about community and about spiritual formation. For those of us who call Church of the Advent our home, of course, worshiping together on Sunday, receiving the Eucharist together, that is the very center of our life together. But it's not the only piece of our life together. And it's, in fact, crucial that we have ways of building relationships, building spiritual friendships, and opportunities to grow spiritually outside of whatever happens on Sunday. And that's why we have core groups. We call them core groups because they represent the core of our community. The idea is that we will all worship together on Sunday, but then outside of that, we have a smaller group of people, a more intimate group of people where we can get to know each other on a deeper level, where we can form stronger bonds of friendship, where we can have opportunities to grow, to open God's Word, to pray, to apply the things that we're hearing from the Lord to our lives in real time. People who will be there for us if we need care. Core groups are the front lines of pastoral care for our church. Of course, the pastoral team and other ministry leaders, we're involved in caring for the community, but the primary place that you're going to get care is in a core group. And so our hope, our desire is that everybody in our church would have some group that they are connecting with outside of Sunday. Now, that can take a lot of different forms. That could be a ministry team. It could be a class. Or it could be one of our core groups, one of our small groups. So I'm telling you this because this Sunday, our core group launch is happening. Our core group registration is happening for the fall semester. There's going to be 12 groups this semester, and those groups meet at different times around the city. So if you'd like to be a part of one, chances are you can find one that works. In addition to that, we're going to have 2 adult Sunday school offerings this fall. The first will be our foundations class. I'll say more about that in a minute. And the second will be a class on faith and politics. It's going to be taught by Brian Miller and Daniela Royer. So very excited about that. Obviously, very timely topic. For those interested in taking foundations, we call it that because it is kind of our foundational class, especially aimed at people who are newer to the church. If you're wanting to baptize your child or get baptized yourself, if you're wanting to get married, if you're wanting to become a member, if you're wanting to get confirmed, if there are certain leadership roles that you feel called to, foundations is necessary for all of those things. And foundations is an opportunity for us to go deep into what it means to be a Christian. How do you become a Christian? What do Christians believe? What does it mean to belong to God in prayer? How are Christians called to live in the world? What does it mean to be an Anglican, and what is the history of Anglican spirituality? What does it mean to be a member of Church of the Advent? Right? All of these are topics that we cover in Foundations. And this year, I'm particularly excited because we're going to be offering Foundations in a new format. In past sessions, we have done a lot of the teaching together during our in-person class time. This fall, for the first time, we have pre-recorded all of the talks where we present the content, and that's something that you can either listen to or watch before you come in on Sunday, and then we will use our class time to discuss the content, to ask questions about the content, to apply the content more specifically to our lives. I think this is going to be a much more effective way and to engage the material. It's going to create a lot more opportunity for discussion, which is something that we always want. Every time we do Foundations, I always wish we had more time. But it's going to be a great opportunity for you to get to know other people in the class. It's going to be a great opportunity for you to get to know the pastoral team because this is taught by our whole pastoral team. And so Foundations is something that I would strongly encourage you to consider. If you're new to the church, absolutely. But even if you've been around the church for a while, you could see this as an opportunity for a refresher. So strongly encourage you to consider that. If you want to know more about either of our adult Sunday school classes, we're going to be having an adult Sunday school open house before the service at 9 o'clock on September 8th. We will be down there. Those teaching the classes will be down there. We'll have childcare. We'll have refreshments. It'll be an opportunity for us to share a little bit more about these classes, to get to know you, to answer any questions you might have, and perhaps that will help you figure out which class is right for you, if that's something you're interested in. So very excited about this fall. This is just a small part of a lot of exciting things that'll be happening this fall. You'll be hearing more about that. If you want to know more information about core groups or about these classes, you can find that on our website, and there are links in the Friday email and in the Sunday email that will go out. I spent some time praying for you this morning. I hope you're well. I hope you enjoy this beautiful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.